Hello all, this is Mr. G. In this video, I'd like to take some time to reflect on the power a teacher's words can carry. And this power is unfortunately way too easily forgotten. Teachers every single year face state testing, growth objectives, formal observations, action plans, mountains of other paperwork. But our students value our words much more than any of that other stuff I just mentioned. And I know that because I experienced that when I was a student. I was not always the mentally formidable and emotionally balanced individual that I currently am. In high school, like many students, I lacked any sort of true self-confidence. I was constantly struggling to handle my emotions in a mature manner, and my social skills left a lot to be desired. The people who know me the best currently would bear witness to how woefully inadequate my social skills currently are. But in high school, I was somehow worse. Now, based on this description, it's probably easy to imagine that I was not a student who would seek out my former teachers to say hello. Basically, I thought of myself as invisible, and I was content to go through the day being invisible. During my senior year, I started finding some success as a pole vaulter for the track team. And after one track meet, I was even lucky enough to get my picture in the newspaper. And the next day in school, a world history teacher, Mr. Romano, he stopped me in the hallway just to tell me how great I was doing. Now, this might sound like a story without a point, but it's really hard for me to put into words how powerful this moment was to me. Mr. Romano had taught me 3 years earlier when I was a freshman, and I was sure he had forgotten me. In my mind, I was so insignificant that I was unworthy of note in his memory. But with a very brief interaction, Mr. Romano showed me that I was wrong. Now, it's very possible that Mr. Romano completely forgets this interaction he had with me, but I will remember it for the rest of my life. This is the power a teacher's words can have. If you know a student did something great or is doing something great, then tell them. It might be just what they need to hear. Now, unfortunately, it's way too easy to fall into the trap as teachers to end up thinking something like, man, my words don't make a difference, but that's completely incorrect. It's totally wrong. Don't let yourself ever think that. Every school year, you have the chance to do what Mr. Romano did for me. You have the chance to show a student that they're important, that they matter, that they are worthy of being remembered. Every school year, you have the chance to say something that a student will remember for the rest of their life. I can't think of anything that's more important about this job than that. That's the end of the video. I hope I gave you something to think about. Enjoy the rest of your day.